dawned on me that is extremely important. You heard earlier the MCR number, and I have it saved as MCR false arresters because they lie when they do it, and I wrote it down here as Frank Scofani. So that means that Frank, I have his home number or his cell number, but he's got MCR listed. It's down to 645 number. So the MCR unit won't get my message. Frank will, and he will not text or call back. So I need to make the Division of Police aware of this instance, really, because if I don't, bad things will happen. I'm going to first call Frank again and see what happens. Hello? Hello? I misdialed. My bad. Off by a number. Who would have thought it?
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please hang up and redial the number, including the area code announcement. Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please.
You've reached the Columbus, Ohio Division of Police non-emergency phone line. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you want to file an online report, please visit columbus.gov/police and click on reported incident to see if your report meets the criteria. Para Español, presione nueve. Choose one of the following options to direct your call. To file a police report over the phone using an automated system, press 1 to find out if your report meets the criteria. Report an abandoned vehicle on a city street, a problem with a street light, or a sanitation issue. Press 2 for the City of Columbus 311 call center. If you are calling about a mental health concern, or you are in need of mental health resources, press 3. To obtain a copy of the police report, press 4 to connect to the Records Bureau. If you wish to file a complaint regarding misconduct or excessive use of force by a sworn employee of the Columbus Division of Police, please press 5 for the Department of Inspector General.
We'll do that first.
The Inspector General is the entity accepting citizen complaints of misconduct and or excessive use of force by Columbus Division of Police personnel. Please direct your inquiries to their hotline at 614-645-9600. Again, 614-645-9600. If you would like to be transferred directly, please press 1.
Wait while I transfer your call. Hello. You have reached the City of Columbus Department of the Inspector General hotline. The Department of the Inspector General is responsible for receiving all complaints of misconduct and or use of excessive force by sworn personnel within the Columbus Division of Police filed by citizens. If you wish to file a complaint with our office regarding misconduct and or the excessive use of force, please leave a voice message providing a name, contact information, and a brief description of your someone from our office will contact you as soon as possible to discuss the information provided. Please note, no person shall knowingly file a complaint against a peace officer that alleges that the officer engaged in misconduct in the performance of the officer's duties if the person knows that that allegation is false. Making a false allegation of an officer's misconduct under the Ohio Revised Code Section 2921.15 is a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by a maximum penalty of 180 days in jail and or $1,000 fine. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, my name is Robert Milligan. I'm calling for a couple of different reasons. The first is to find out the status of the open case that you still have concerning imposters of the Secret Service. The police believe that the visitors are legitimately the police, and there are ways to find out if the individual is in fact with the government or not. And the police have refused to do anything about that. I found a phone inside of my vehicle yesterday, and it is not mine. It has a different email address than the one I have, and I found that wrong email address attached to my Facebook page. The IMEI of the device is 354897098991665. The serial number is C8PYNEM7J6C. I have evidence of my next door neighbor. At least that was the name of his iPhone. It said Arvid's iPhone. And ironically, it's the number that I have just given you the serial number of. It's the exact same. I also was able to intercept a drug bust setup that was occurring 3 nights ago. I need the police to stop fucking with me, and I am a victim of their brutality. I need somebody to contact me, and I need the federal government's help, because apparently the police aren't interested in doing anything for me. That is because Patty told the police the government said, and then went on with a bunch of lies. The most crucial one being, I think, but I'm not sure, that I had a severe mental illness. This was said in late June of 2019. I had 1 hospitalization in my entire life. So that was a lie. The government would not lie about something like this and choose to intentionally create a mental illness. I need this addressed. MCR caused the last one, and Frank Scolfani gave false information that my house was in foreclosure, which it is not, and that I have delusions about my neighbors. And I do not because they have committed real crime. The police are trying to project a future that is not in alignment with the universe. The number I received was 614-623-0943. That was obtained from NetCare's information. I dialed it today, and MCR false arresters came up and a message recording.
You are approaching the maximum length for a recording. Finish your recording after the tone.
And the recording announced itself as the MCR unit. I know that all public or government numbers are 645. So the exchange was wrong.
For a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello. You have reached the City of Columbus Department of the Inspector General Hotline. The Department of the Inspector General is responsible for receiving all complaints of misconduct and or the use of excessive force by sworn personnel within the Constitution of Police filed by citizens. If you wish to file a complaint with our office regarding misconduct and or excessive use of force, please leave a voice message providing a name, contact information, and a brief description of your complaint. Once that information is received, someone from our office will contact you as soon as possible to discuss the information provided. Please note, no person shall knowingly file a complaint against a peace officer that unless that the officer engaged in misconduct in the performance of the officer's duty, if the person knows that that allegation is false. Making a false allegation of an officer's misconduct under the Ohio Revised Code Section 2921.15 is a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by a maximum penalty of 180 days in jail and or $1,000 fine. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
This is Robert Milligan again, just continuing my message. I am so frustrated because this is what I believe has happened. Patty's information, which came from an imposter and was told to be from the government, got to the police. The police, in turn, spoke with the federal government, giving the false information. So the federal government is making decisions based off of false information and instructing the police what to do. This puts me in danger because the imposter wants me to move from my home and would prefer probably that I am not alive. This is really important. And I've been blown off by the police. MCR has made some very big mistakes. And they're not accepting the truth. I have a YouTube video of Officer Kevin Connor. And the video is of his body cam. And the body cam footage basically was a projection for my future. he spoke to he spoke to my neighbor, Arvid Ashby, who would like me to move and has worked with the police. The video was created. I'm trying to find it right now. This is really frustrating, and getting a hold of you guys has been very difficult. I tried to come down in person, and your door was locked at 3:45 in the afternoon. Kind of difficult to get things done when you don't get any help. If you'd like, you can go to the link. It is https://youtu.be/R lower JZC capital P 3 dash capital Q capital S lowercase x and 8. You can hear for yourself. And then I played for Officer Connor the 911 transcript of Patty talking about the Secret Service and telling lies about my telling lies about my arrest record and what happened in DC, and that I was supposedly followed back from DC by car. That did not happen. And I can prove it, but I've got to talk to somebody. This needs to get done, because if it does not get done correctly, the wrong thing is going to happen. An innocent man is going to go somewhere he doesn't belong. My safety is at risk, and I need you to help me. I live at 434 Midgard Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43202. My phone number is 614-506-1924. If I were you, I wouldn't call it. Because you'll likely end up with Arvid Ashby on the other end of the line. Anyway, the serial number was the same as the one I gave to Arvid's iPhone, which is on my Google account and my Apple ID, and was used for FaceTime.
Press pound or hang up to play it. 3 to re-record it. 4 to add to it. 5 to discard it. Record your message at the tone, then press pound.
My phone digits were used with this device for FaceTime. So somebody is impostering me.
Press pound or hang up to play it. 3 to re-record it. 4 to add to it. 5 to discard it. 6. You have reached the maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up to play it. 3 to re-record it. 4 to add to it. 5 to discard. You have reached the maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. Your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now. Goodbye.
You know what that means? That means that IMEI is the identifying information that will solve this case. That's what that means. Because the serial numbers are all the same. Ha! Figured it out. Lucky me. Now it's ringing.
You have Inspector General is responsible for receiving all detective misconduct and/or excessive force by sworn personnel within the Columbus Division of Police filed by citizens. If you wish to file a complaint with our office regarding misconduct and/or excessive use of force, please leave a voice message providing a name, contact information, and a brief description of your complaint. Once that information is received, someone from our office will contact you as soon as possible to discuss the information provided. Please note, no person shall knowingly file a complaint against a peace officer that alleges that the officer engaged in misconduct in the performance of the officer's duties if the person knows that that allegation is false. Making a false allegation of an officer's misconduct under the Ohio Revised Code Section 2921.15 is a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by a maximum penalty of 180 days in jail and/or $1,000 fine. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
The IMEI is 354897098991665. And I am Robert or Rem Milligan. And my phone number is 614-506-1924. I need you to help. And if you can, return the call before 5. It's 5 minutes away. Otherwise, who knows what could happen tonight? I guess I'll just worry about that, knowing that city officials aren't very interested in helping me, an innocent man, defending his rights and standing up for freedom. The only reason that the federal government would ever want to do anything to somebody as character filled with integrity would be because I choose to speak out about being tortured with the remote neural monitoring program, which is a real program and does allow V2K conversation to happen inside somebody's head. That is also known as the microwave auditory effect, which was first successful in 1974. The government uses it. They would not want this to be known.
To play it, 3. To re-record it, 4. To add to it, 5. To discard it, 6. Record your message at the tone and press pound.
The government is not interested in this necessarily coming out right now. And the problem is that the Supreme Court calls it the most heinous torture on the face of the planet. Quote, this is not good. And in fact, R&M, I believe, is causing COVID to occur. The reason I know that is by looking at the statistics in the data table of the World Health Organization COVID dashboard. This information should come out to save the lives of millions and millions of people. This is important. And it's happening right here in Columbus, Ohio. I speak the truth, and I always do. And I'm being shamed by a hate group running things in the neighborhood that the police believe are the government. Please help. Our neighborhood is not safe right now. Have a good evening. That's all I can do.